the the way I always frame it is that a theater company without a space is a football team without a field, and it's difficult to get much better. It's difficult to be ready and just to walk out there and do your best work. The dream of many theater companies, many young theater companies, is, and it is a dream for all of them, is to rehearse and perform in the same space. To meet, to have I'm seeing heads nodding here. It seems like, frankly, well, it's like, and also $100 zillion. You know, that's the same level of reality of that vision. So I think it's critical. I think it's critical, and I mean, every time the idea of some sort of announcement or awareness that these spaces are available, that's a great idea. And just to be very simplistic, I'm hearing these wonderful things that we're in Renaissance, that this is an opportunity. I'm hearing these things, and it's great, the enthusiasm, but nothing will change if we don't do something. And I mean, we, the people in this room who are here, working together. So very simplistically for me, if I were to be able to tell my members and every other theater company, 99C theater company or smaller, that the existing cultural institutions, the existing theaters, are going to share the space with you. There's a lobby here. You know, you can rehearse in the lobby when we're dark while we're rehearsing the main room. If the city, I walk by, you know, Essex Street Market, and all these, we could all name spaces that are sitting there. If the city said, you can have this until we, you know, sweat equity. So we build it up and let's make some sort of deal. I know it's very simplistic, but for me, the fact that we need space, and frankly, I think we need space before we need money. We need space, and there is space. That's the bridge that that's a very practical bridge we should be thinking about tonight and going forward.
I'm Nick Micozzi from the New York Innovative Theater Foundation. You probably know us from the IT Awards, the Innovative Theater Awards. We're an advocacy group celebrating Off-broadway. And we just conducted a study. We have a whole platform of Off-broadway research we're working on right now. And in December, we released a report about the spaces in Off-broadway and the situation with the evaporating spaces in New York City. What we found was, there was a question here tonight about how many spaces have disappeared. Between 2003 and 2008, 36 spaces had disappeared for Off-Broadway. There are another 5 that are teetering on the edge. And there's a lot more detail beyond that about where theaters are shifting. For instance, most of those closures were in Midtown West, in the theater district. There was a little shift into East Village spaces, just in terms of the number of shows happening. But in terms of the bulk of the closures, those were all in Midtown West. You can read all about this at our survey report, and we have a section on our website for our survey platform, where there are 3 surveys up right now, and we're working our way up to having an economic impact study, which is another thing that was called for today for Off-Broadway, and we're working on making that happen. Each one of these is a step. So you can read all the reports and everything we're doing at nyitawards.com.
Read it.
That's nyitawards.com. And you can click on surveys, the survey section.